Please stand for the pledge.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Vin.
And these are more announcements. Volleyball is with Declo. C team is going to be at 5, JV is going to be at 6, and varsity is going to be at 7. Make sure you wear white. Girls basketball team is doing concessions.
Middle school volleyball game at home today.
Softball practice for anyone trying out is in the spring. Every Wednesday in September at the field from 4 to 5, weather permitting.
Tomorrow, soccer with Snake River at 5 p.m. and middle school volleyball against Soda. Bus leaves at 1:30.
Anyone interested in being part of the academic team is invited to join us Thursday during lunch for pizza in Mrs. McLean's room.
Cross country meet in IF on Friday. Bus leaves at 12.
Football, volleyball, and cross country pictures will be taken Thursday, September 12th. And the student council wants you guys to follow the Helen Keller _MHS page on Instagram. It would be really cool if you guys would follow them.
In my years in New York, there's obviously nothing like it. Nothing comes close.
At 9:38, word came that terrorists had commandeered a third jetliner and crashed it into the Pentagon, killing everyone on board and 126 people on the ground. And not long after, that a fourth plane had crashed into a hillside in rural Pennsylvania, brought down by some of its own heroic passengers before it could reach its intended target in the nation's capital. Columns along the east wall began to buckle upwards, and the entire building began to come down. As the quarter-mile-tall structure dissolved into a massive shroud of smoke and dust, thousands of people in the surrounding streets began to cry out in horror and disbelief. Then ran for their lives, pursued by an enormous billowing cloud of dust and debris.
It never occurred to me that these two buildings would come down. So that when they did, it was the most shocking moment maybe that I'd ever had. That the South Tower began to tip forward and then righted itself and came down in what in memory seems like a slow motion moment. It happened in 10 seconds. 10 seconds. It's a knockout in boxing. The whole thing came down. It was just, to me, still, it's a staggering moment in New York, in any history, in world history, for a place that had never had anything like that happen to it ever before. The Empire State Building didn't come down. You could, 93, the 4,000-pound bomb goes off in the basement, doesn't come down. This time it came down. This time they figured it out. And I thought, oh man, something new's happened here.
At 10:28 a.m., 30 minutes after the South Tower fell, the television antenna atop the North Tower began to give way, followed a fraction of a second later by the upper floors of the building itself, as the entire North Tower now came down too.
Oh my God, the second one's collapsing! Oh my God, it just falls!
Then there was a release of heat that was off the scale. Fires ignited. Crushing and tearing was going on, and chaos, mostly just chaos, on some mathematical level was happening. You can't even describe it physically because it was too big, too chaotic.
It's been a year, Daddy. I really, really miss you. Mommy says you're safe now in a beautiful place called heaven.
Oh, thinking about our younger years.
We had your favorite dinner tonight,
There was only you and me.
and I ate it all
We were
up.
young and wild and free.
Even though I don't like carrots.
Now nothing can take you away from me.
I learned how to swim this summer,
We've been down that road before.
and I could even open my
That's
eyes
over now.
when I'm underwater.
Keep me coming back for more.
Can you see me? I miss you, Daddy.
Baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying here in my arms, I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
It's been 5 years, Daddy.
Love is all that I need.
I'm in 5th grade
And I
now.
found it there in your heart.
I really like computers,
It isn't too hard to see.
but math is
We're in
hard.
heaven.
Mommy lets me sleep in one of your t-shirts.
Oh, once in your life you find someone
I think it still smells like you.
who will turn your world around.
I don't need to sleep with the light on
You
anymore.
up when you're feeling down.
I'm trying not to cry, Daddy, but it still hurts.
Now nothing can change what you mean to me.
I really miss you, Daddy.
There's a lot that I could say, but just hold me now.
Can you see me? Can you see me?
Cause our love
Can you
will
see me?
light the way.
It's been 10 years, Daddy.
Baby, you're all that I want.
I started high school.
You're lying here in my arms.
I made the honor roll.
Finding it hard to believe.
I hope you're proud of me.
Heaven.
I'm also on the soccer team.
Love is all that I need.
Can you see me on
And
the
I
field?
found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see.
I started thinking about
We're in
colleges.
heaven.
Do you think I could be a doctor?
Now our dreams are coming true. Through the good times and the bad.
I know you'll be with me when I walk down the aisle.
Standing there by you.
I try not to be sad,
Baby, you're all that I want.
but it hurts.
When you're lying here in my arms, I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
I hope you know you're my hero.
Love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven.
I love you so much.
I was watching, just wasn't a movie.
And like I remember looking out the window, just thinking the whole thing was a dream.
My mother sat us down and had every cop's kid's worst nightmare talk that Daddy wasn't coming home. My little sister at the time just screamed out loud. All of a sudden, I was the oldest of the family. I had to step up right at that exact minute.
I was very, very angry. I know I punched the wall.
Yeah, I don't really remember anything about it. Sometimes I think it was a better thing that I didn't know him and then he was like taken away from me, or if it was a worse thing that I didn't get to spend like the little time I would have known with him.
And when your friends complain like, oh, my dad's so annoying, or like he won't let me go out, or he won't let me do this, it's like you get mad because you would do anything to have that, and they complain and they don't really appreciate what they have.